Hi everyone! I know you missed me and I'm sorry for not, doing the live broadcast anymore, but, anyway, this video is all about, um, the top 10 anime that have an impact on me. I was tagged by Mr. Joey Alarilla, and I thought it would be appropriate to answer on a video and much less try out my new Neko Mini. I got it as a birthday present from my manager and best friend, Mike Abundo, this year, and I'm so happy because it's my actual first time actually have one, and they've been very active, pretty much. And I'm not really sure if they're supposed to move as much as they do on me, but they do, I guess. So I should be happy about that. So let's start. First anime that impact on me, or at least first on the list, is Diamos. Well, I kind of grew up on a very religious background, or at least, I had a very Catholic school education, so much so that I've always thought of angels, or I've always been fascinated with angels, and for an anime to portray people with wings, this is like a nice, refreshing thing for me as a very Catholic raised girl. So yeah. Besides the fact that, the aliens and wings, winged beings and all that, I thought the storyline was good. A little too, dramatic on the script, but it was a good anime nonetheless for me. Well, at least at that point, because that anime is at least 10 years older than me, probably. So yeah. Second thing on the list is Sarah Munting Princessa. Apparently, this anime was based on a Western novel, and I really like the fact that ABS-CBN dubbed it in Filipino, and I got to watch it in Filipino, and I so miss rewatching all episodes of that in Filipino dub, please. So yeah. Next one on the list is Primal One half. Let's just say as a pubescent when I was pubescent age when I watched it the first time. They pretty much did a lot of exposure than what I'm used to on an animated any kind of series. So I was like, and of course there's always the hint. The pervy hints here and there and whatnot. So that was relatively fresh for me. So yeah. Next stop on the list is an anime that probably you all know. It's Sailormoon. It was very popular at that time, and my best friend was really into it. So yeah. I really wish that I was able to cosplay it like years ago, but my skills back then for tailoring wasn't as strong, and I was like 16 as like the Sailor Senshis, and I'm like, wishing that I'm that thin again, but then again, I'm in much healthier condition now that I actually plump up a bit, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'll cosplay it, maybe the gown or the princess versions of the Senshis. So yeah. Third, so we have Diamos, Sarah, Ranma One Half, and Sailormoon. So that's 4 already. And so my fifth would be Magic Knight Rayearth. I was a very imaginative kid growing up, and in my imagination, the fantasy world I have in mind looks like Magic Knight Rayearth, and to finally see an anime that pretty much depicts what was on my head was like really, really, I don't know, coincidental and magical for me. And plus, I really like how complicated the storyline is. So I was, hoping that I'd be one of the girls who got transported into another realm to save it. I guess that concept really appeals to me. So number 6, Yuyu Hakusho. Let's just say it looks like, a very action-packed fantasy otherworld thing. But yeah, it was an interesting anime for me growing up, and I watched each and every episode, and I really still watch the reruns on local TVs every time while I was back in the Philippines, and when I came back to the Philippines. So let's just say it's one of my favorite animes ever, and I guess yeah. So number 7, Wiess Kruez. Wiess Kruez because I was like in puberty back when it came out, and it awoken a lot of the things that I guess girly about me, and I started appreciating guys, I suppose, at that age. Not to the point that, pretty much just appreciating guys. And they had a lot of, fan service pretty much on that anime, so. And plus, they're dark, and they have a mysterious past and all that history with the characters. I really like it. Yeah. So, 8, I guess. Is it 8 already? So, we got Diamos, Sarah, Sailormoon, Wiess Kruez, Magic Knight Rayearth, Yuyu Hakusho, I guess this is number 8. Next one on the list is Full Metal Alchemist. Both Brotherhood and the original anime series. It's just that I found it really interesting that something that's it had a light feeling at first. They have their light moments, but the story is really dark and deep, and I really like that about it. And the Brotherhood pretty much satisfies my happy joy side to have a happy ending at the end. So yeah, I like them both equally. 9, I guess that would be Death Note. If I had access to something equivalent of a Death Note, I probably would have used it also for the same purpose, but I probably acted differently, I guess. But I'm hoping to, at least, because I couldn't know until I am on that actual position, but I think I would have acted differently, but I would have used it for the same purpose. So, number 10, I guess it's gonna be a giveaway anyway, so, my top 10 anime, or my, not probably my favorite anime still, is Code Geass. I've probably cosplayed 5 versions of CC, so I guess that's a giveaway already. I mean, it's a very tragic story that I was hoping for a good end, but in the end it was sad still. From, Lelouch of the Rebellion to R2. Oh god, I really wish that, Lelouch is still alive with CC and they're living together as immortals. Pero yeah, that's about it. And who's my favorite Ranma character, if you're curious? For the girls, I like Kasumi the best because Kasumi is something like me. I'm pretty much, very into cooking, and I pretty much dress conservatively. And if I have the option to wear those clothes, I'll probably wear the same clothes that she does. So yeah. Favorite guy on Ranma would be Ryoga, because I'm directionally challenged as he is. I have Google Maps and all. Not until recently that I upgraded my phone to something stronger that can handle the GPS system. I usually get lost, even though with the aid of GPS before. But now it's not as much, I guess, or I spend a lot less time getting lost than anything else. Though, yeah, I still get lost with the aid of the GPS. But yeah, thank you, Bill Clinton, for sharing GPS to the world. um, what else? Well, the Visoria is a different thing, though. I don't think I would get lost there because I've been there more than one too many times to remember everything, and I don't think you can properly Google tag or map tag anything there because it's so chaotic or everything's so closely packed together that yeah, it would be confusing. Yeah, that about it. Favorite pairing for Ranma one half would be I don't know. Probably what's the name of that character? Ah, Ryoga and Kasumi and Dr. Tofu. I mean, the Tofu is really nice, cute guy, and he's really shy, and I really wish at some point he proposes at some point to Kasumi, which is nice. Alright, favorite Sailor Senshi. I believe my favorite Sailor Senshi would be Sailor Star Warrior Taika. If I should choose between the original Senshis, I think there's the Mercury, Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. So that's 5 with Sailor Moon. Between the original 5, I'll choose Makoto because one, I'm not unusual, let's just say that. I'm usually tall for a Filipina. Average Filipina height is 5'2", and I'm up that by 4 inches. So, every time, a lot of men before, or at least Filipino men when I grew up back in the Philippines, are quite intimidated because I'm such a tall girl. Plus, I like cooking a lot, and I'm a very crafty person, so in that sense that we are the same. So, yeah. I'm not sure if they're supposed to move as much as they have for the past 12 minutes, but yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video tag. And I guess if I should tag someone, Mike, you're double tagged now. Mike Abundo is double tagged. I tag 2 other people na lang. Because I don't want to tag too many people. I'm not sure if they've done this themselves, but I tag Giago Bustamante. And I tag Kira Hokuten. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Until next time, thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope. And if you have any more suggestions of what other things I should put on my YouTube channel, let me know by commenting below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you very much, and goodbye, people. Cosplay Jitsu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bye.